Bay leaves are part of the laurel family and are also known by the names Daphne, laurel, sweet bay, and Laurierde Apollon. The laurel family is most commonly found in America and Asia and consists of evergreen trees and shrubs. Unlike other laurels, bay leaves originate near the Mediterranean. This small tree, full of nutrient-rich leaves, has been part of the healing and culinary world for thousands of years. The bay plant has been considered sacred to witches for hundreds of years due to its incredible healing powers, and has traditionally been used as a powerful negative magic repellent, thus providing protection to the spellcaster from being cheated, harmed, tricked, or cursed by others with ill intentions. Burning the leaves will protect and exorcise harmful energies. In the Middle Ages, to protect people from the plague, bay leaves were used in various spells and charms. While in voodoo, a bag with bay leaves is worn to protect the wearer from enemies as well as ward off the evil eye. The bay leaf was sacred to Apollo, the Greco-Roman god of healing. The ancient Greek myth tells of Apollo falling desperately in love with the nymph Daphne, daughter of Gaia and Peneus. Daphne did not embrace Apollo's love because she vowed to remain unmarried. When Apollo began to pursue her, she asked her father for help. Her father turned her into a bay tree. Apollo was devastated and declared if he was unable to marry Daphne, he would honor her tree forever. In her honor, he gently harvested the tree's leaves to decorate his harp and wear as his crown. The bay leaf became a symbol of devotion, success, and victory. Wear or carry bay leaves to ensure success or victory in any endeavor. Bay leaves work as both a diuretic to stimulate urination and as an emetic to help stimulate vomiting. They directly impact the gastrointestinal system. Not only do bay leaves settle an upset stomach, but they reduce the effects of irritable bowel syndrome and reduce the symptoms of celiac disease. Unique enzymes found in bay leaves stimulate the digestion of complex proteins, which helps to facilitate better nutrient absorption and more efficient digestion of food. Take them in a capsule or tea to help aid digestion. Millions of dollars have been spent on aggressively seeking new cures for breast cancer. A recent study found that bay leaf extract might be a possible cure as it aids in apoptosis, or controlled cell death. Placing bay leaves on a wound is an age-old tradition, but is there any scientific proof for this practice? A group of researchers recently concluded that the extract from the leaf can reduce inflammation around the wound. While a standard ingredient in many soups and stews, bay leaves have a rich and deep history. Not only are bay leaves excellent protectors for your physical health, but they are also excellent at protecting your magical health from negative influences. Contraindications. Bay leaf should never be eaten whole, as it cannot be digested. Avoid use if pregnant or breastfeeding. Do not take if diabetic. Should not be taken during or after surgery. Basil. The Latin name for basil is basilicum. The name comes from the basilisk, a mythical reptile that has a lethal gaze. Romans believed that basil would cure people of basilisk bites. Fortunately, few of us are currently being pursued by ancient mythological monsters, but it demonstrates the fascinating history of basil. This aromatic plant has waxy green leaves and purple or white flowers. Not only is it easy to grow in a garden or windowsill, but it is a herbal ally for your magic spells. In medieval Europe, folks used basil for love spells. They would use basil to determine if a new lover would be faithful, to encourage attraction, and to soothe arguments. In fact, basil is still the most commonly used herb in love spells today. Basil can be tucked, fresh or dried into a sachet and carried to strengthen feelings of love and attraction. Even the scent of fresh basil is said to cause sympathy to form between two people. The ancient Romans believed that the smell of basil inspired love. It was said that a woman could hand the object of her affection a sprig of basil and he would stay with her forever. The basil leaf is considered lucky for attracting money. It can lend its power to your magical working by giving a little extra boost to your finances. With focus and determination, the basil leaf can attract money into your life. Carry a leaf in your wallet or purse to attract money. Basil essential oil provides protection against harmful bacteria growth. Researchers tested the antibacterial strength of basil against the powerful strains of bacteria, such as E. coli, from sick patients. What they found opened the door for further research, as basil proved to be a worthy opponent. Basil inhibited the growth of these bacteria, which means that it may be able to help fight antibiotic-resistant illness and infections in the future. Basil contains phytochemicals that naturally prevent chemical-induced cancers of the skin, liver, and lungs in humans. This amazing garden herb increases antioxidant activity, helps cancerous cells start to die, and stops cancerous tumours from spreading. The best part is that basil protects normal healthy tissues and cells from the negative effects of traditional cancer treatments. Basil has an extensive and interesting history across many different cultures. It's a hardy herb, easy to grow and even easier to find in your local grocery store. Enjoy the many health and magical benefits of basil in all of its delicious forms. Contraindications. Medical amounts of basil should be avoided if pregnant, breastfeeding, or in young children. Do not use if you suffer from a bleeding disorder. Do not use if you have low blood pressure. Stop using basil at least 2 weeks before a scheduled surgery. Cinnamon. Found in our kitchens and sprinkled on morning toast, cinnamon has a fascinating history of both culinary and magical importance. This Asian evergreen is a member of the laurel family. It has leathery leaves and brown, papery bark, with yellow flowers blooming in the summertime. Cinnamon is taken from the inner bark and most often made into capsules, teas, and extracts. For hundreds of years, Arabic peoples transported cinnamon to Europe through cumbersome land routes. To keep demand up for this rare and exotic herb, merchants told tall tales about the mysterious origins of cinnamon and the death-defying peril it cost them to harvest the sticks. Cinnamon is often used in incense. It has a warm, comfortable smell that when burned can sanctify an object or area. For this reason, cinnamon is used to aid in healing spells. It has been directly burned in the sick rooms of patients to help aid healing in general. Ancient Egyptians used cinnamon in their sacred embalming process. As their god-king leaders were sent into the afterlife, it was important for them not to smell like dead bodies. It was a main ingredient in the herbal mixture used to fill body cavities during mummification, and cinnamon was integrated into the embalming fluid to ensure the odor of the death was masked. Due to its infatuating scent, cinnamon incense makes for an energetic space for spell working that is enhanced by the power of the sun. Cinnamon's aphrodisiac qualities come from being associated with fire and air elements. Zesty cinnamon is wonderful for spells involving love. In magical workings, it enhances the communication skills needed to make love spells effective to your intended lover. Antioxidants protect against oxidative damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals are toxic byproducts of metabolism. Cinnamon is a powerful antioxidant because it is loaded with polyphenols that help combat cell damage. Cinnamon has outperformed superfoods such as garlic and oregano with its antioxidant properties. The progressive loss of brain cell function and structure characterize neurodegenerative diseases. Two common types are Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. In a recent study, 2 components in cinnamon inhibited the buildup of the protein tau in the brain. The buildup of tau is linked to Alzheimer's disease. In another study using mice with Parkinson's disease, cinnamon helped to protect neurons and improve motor function. Cinnamon is one of the most delicious and healthiest spices on the planet. Unfortunately for us, cinnamon is now widely available. Cinnamon may no longer be considered a luxury spice, but it is certainly a powerful ally to your health and magical spells. Contraindications. Cinnamon may decrease blood sugar. Taken in large doses, it might harm the liver. Do not apply oil to the skin as it can cause irritation and allergic reactions.